2020 saw another birth of a new celebrity cosmetic brand, GXVE Beauty, by American musician and songwriter Gwen Stefani. But according to her brand wasn't just any celebrity brand, but a line dedicated to giving back, which is where the name originated from. She recently said that her cosmetic line is specifically made for people who are scared of makeup, in a way that she wanted to make an easier makeup to wear, because a lot of people are intimidated by makeup and may feel a bit scared about how to apply it. She said, I want to create something that everyone can wear, whether you're a makeup artist or just beginning with makeup. However, in this video, we are going to discuss GXVE Beauty's downfall and all the factors that led to it, exploring where each and every one of them came from and analyzing it if it was really big enough to lead to the brand's downfall. So basically, for those who have no idea, the brand launched with several products for the lips, eyes, brows, and face, including, of course, 3 red lipsticks that Gwen's fans could use to achieve her signature red lip, and several other eye products like eyeshadow palettes, eyeliner, brow pencils, and many others. The good quality of their products is one of the things that made the brand known and popular among makeup lovers. However, as time went by, they were met with some other controversies along the way that kind of affected their public image. Most trouble came from the brand owner, Gwen Stefani, and her controversies that mostly occurred when she was promoting or talking about her brand.
Who taught you how to do makeup? I honestly just, for my whole life, just did my own makeup. I remember doing like the first No Doubt record, right? And I had a makeup artist. They just like the record company's like, here's your makeup artist. And not to be mean, but like I'm just saying, like, if you're out there still, I'm sorry. It was just one of those things where you're like, I think I look worse since he put the makeup on.
Now, most of the backlash came recently in 2023 from her being accused of cultural appropriation, which initially stemmed from her Harajuku Love fragrance, which she debuted 14 years ago, and her 2004 album Love Angel Music Baby, where she borrowed the Japanese culture a lot in her wardrobe and visuals. If you did not know, she used the Harajuku girls in several of her music videos, like What You Waiting For, Luxurious, The Sweet Escape, and many others, and named her clothing brand after them, and even said that she would be producing an animated series that would be based on the characters in the Harajuku Girls group.
As an Asian woman, specifically someone who is half Japanese, my feelings for Gwen Stefani over the years has gone from just total admiration to just utter disappointment and disgust. Growing up, I absolutely loved and was obsessed with the Harajuku Girls brand. I had shirts on shirts and bags on bags with the Harajuku's like Love Angel Music Baby girls all over it. Because now looking back, to see these girls, women who looked like me and be associated with coolness, hipness, and be so positively received in mainstream media, I couldn't help but not want to emulate this and be a part of it and give my money to it, or at least my parents' money to it. I, like many of us, was just a young, impressionable Asian girl who didn't know terms like cultural appropriation or didn't have the knowledge or education of what Gwen Stefani as a white woman was intentionally or unintentionally doing here. For me personally, I can't deny the fact that Harajuku Girls, the brand, really shaped my aesthetic and style and just image as an Asian woman growing up.
So all of this, she borrowed the whole idea from Harajuku fashion, which is a Japanese subculture that rose to fame in the 1980s. Now, last year, when Gwen Stefani was promoting a new collaboration for her brand, GXVE, in an interview with Allure, she was asked by the interviewer to reflect on her Harajuku era, where she made some more controversial comments that made people dislike her even more. So basically, she talked about how she grew up with a father who used to travel to Japan on a regular basis and said that that is where she got her Japanese culture from. She said that that was my Japanese influence and that was a culture that was so rich with tradition, yet so futuristic with so much attention to art and detail and discipline. And it was fascinating to me. That wasn't all though, because what she said next was the last straw for her fans to get over her, because they were tired of her antics with associating herself with the Japanese. She went ahead and called herself Japanese. She continued saying, I said, my God, I am Japanese and I did not know it. I am, you know. If people are going to criticize me for being a fan of something beautiful and sharing that, then I just think that doesn't feel right. She added, it should be okay to be inspired by other cultures because if we are not allowed, then that's dividing people, right? Just like when she did it years back and people did not like it, her comments came making the matter worse because now she actually called herself Japanese and that did not sit well with people. So as you probably already know how this works, the reputation of the owner of the brand affects the brand so much, and this was no different, especially due to the fact that she made these comments actually in an interview where she was introduced a new collection for her makeup line. So this altogether puts her and her brand in a bad light. Well, that wasn't all, because she faced more criticism, this time stemming from her lack of authenticity when using her makeup products. She found herself under a lot of scrutiny again last year when she posted a tutorial video on the Instagram using her makeup products with the caption, "Check my glow, a multi-dimensional highlighter products." But a lot of people say that her skin was too good to be true, hence saying that she used filters to make her skin look good and smoother, which people said was bad, especially for her makeup consumers or potential buyers who would expect the same results. She was basically being accused of setting unrealistic standards, and her fans got pretty mad at her for that, and that resulted in them losing interest in her products. Like this one person who said, "I would never buy makeup from someone that sells them or displays them using deceitful filters and editing. Send these celebs a message, ladies." Another one said, "Are people supposed to aspire to being like that?" Other forms of controversies that the brand faced was the conversations around it, with fans wondering if it was a mere cash grab or if she had interest in makeup. Which I personally think that she really loves makeup because she has spent her whole career serving iconic beauty looks and her signature red lipstick. So it wasn't totally out of nowhere when she launched her beauty line. Otherwise, I think that if she really wants to have her brand thrive and really make a mark in this crowded makeup industry, she should put more effort, especially in working on her own personal brand, because it looks like most of the trouble comes from her as a person. For instance, that culture appropriation saga that put her brand in bad light. Anyways, tell me what you think yourself about this potential downfall of GXVE Beauty. Do you think that people were justified of dragging it along its owner in the times of her controversies? Also, tell me about your experience with their products and how good or bad they have worked for you so far. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Let me see you next time talking about more beauty news and updates.